Alright, so today I will show all you guys what I do to get my stuff looking kind of brand new again. So obviously, step one, get your bikes on your stands, and I will show you step two. Alright, then step two, get your DCMX covers on. Don't want water getting in there, but you definitely want to make sure that you clean your air box out, because obviously you can see it gets pretty bad in there, especially in this bike. But this bike, we have a modded air box, but this one gets really dirty. So definitely want to make sure that I clean the air boxes out every time. Obviously put your exhaust plugs in, and then I will show you the mixture for the pressure washer. All right, so here's the stuff I like using. I've been getting this stuff from Big Valley Honda, and it's honestly been working really good. And I've been using this for like 3 months. I've gotten 3 months of washes out of just 1 4-liter concentrate. But put that in the foam cannon, and then I will show you step one of washing. And then also in your wash bucket here with your brushes and all that stuff, this stuff works amazing. Don't ask me why, but I figured out that this stuff will scrub off pretty much anything over the years. So you throw this stuff in your wash bucket you're going to use, and like I said, this will pretty much scrub off virtually anything. All right, so get your pressure washer and then just soak these things with water just to get everything kind of wet and loosened up. This stuff's been sitting since Saturday, so it's not going to be the easiest to take off, but this helps. So just kind of lightly mist it. Make sure you get everything under the fender, all that good stuff. Like I said, you're mostly just doing this to loosen the mud up, because it's kind of just baked on there. And I will show you what I do next. So then you get this stuff right here. This stuff, you just get all the areas that kind of get a little greasy, you know. Get all this stuff. Your hubs, just all the stuff that either just in hard to reach places. Really make sure you get that clean too. A lot of dirt will build up under there. Get your linkage. And yeah, you let that stuff soak for a minute, and then I'll show you what to do next. So then just kind of go over the whole bike. All right, so the foam cannon I do last. It's kind of just more so to get like just whatever residual, like kind of like the lighter stuff off. Just let it soak for a little bit, let it kind of do its thing. Yeah, and then after this step, this thing's been air drying. And I mean, this is without like any detailing or anything yet. I'll show you guys what I do when I actually get it into the shop and go over that stuff next, because that stuff is the part that really makes it like totally perfect. right, once you get your bike inside, get your air nozzle, some compressed air, and you just start going. All right, so we hit it with compressed air. Got most of the water off the bike. It doesn't need to be perfect. And then you follow that with everyone's favorite, new bike in a can. And you just kind of lightly, just go over the whole bike. I'll tell you why. So after this sets up for, 10, 15 minutes, you're gonna actually go over the whole bike with like a microfiber, and you're gonna wipe the entire bike off. So this stuff isn't just gonna sit on here. It will be wiped off, so don't worry about getting it on brake rotors or anything like that. It's not gonna hurt anything or you. So you will be wiping all this off, so not the end of the world. I know some people totally freak out and you see SC1 going on brake rotors, but it's not the end of the world. All right, then after it's sat up, I just wiped it all down with a microfiber, and this is pretty much what you're left with. I'll be popping this out. I'll get in there even more, clean the airbox perfectly out. But it's kind of how you can tell if you did a good enough job or not. Yeah, everyone has their own way of doing things. This is just the way I do things. I'll actually show you one more step. Again, this is something you don't have to do every week that you ride, but it just, I don't know, I kind of think it's like good security. Makes you notice things that are coming loose or possibly breaking or about to break. But yeah, I'll show you one last step, and then that'll be the completion of this video. So I typically do this every week, but as you can see, it looks all great, then boom. Not very clean behind any of this, but we're about to fix that. And I'll cut to that next clip here in a second. All right, so this is the final product. So after I get all the plastics off, I hit it with some of my buddy Steve from Extreme Custom Detail Spray Wax. I'll actually tag him in this video so you guys can go buy some of his stuff. His stuff is by far the best spray wax I've ever used. I even have like a 5-gallon pail of it here just because I like it so much. But yeah, I mean, that's how clean your bike should look every week. I mean, you can tell if you did a good job or not. And if you really don't give a shit, then hey, that's on you. But I don't know. I just like taking care of my equipment. This is one cheap, easy way to always make sure that your stuff stays nice. Just takes a little bit of time. But shout out to Dan from DCMX, hooking me up with a lot of the stuff that I need to make all this happen here in the shop. So tune in for the next one.